Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using these dark blue glitter dice that were sent in by a viewer. Thanks. Let's get started with our roll for bread. 4 sourdough. Got a couple slices of sourdough toasted up here. They look like that because they're a little too big to fit in my toaster. Next up, let's roll for main. 3 eggs. All right, I've cooked up a couple eggs over easy here. So far, this is pretty great. Usually for breakfast when I make runny eggs, I like to dip sourdough toast in them, so this is a perfect combination. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 2 baby Swiss. Get a couple slices of our baby Swiss on there while the eggs are still warm. They'll probably melt a little bit, which will be nice. It's looking good so far. I'm starting to get hungry. All right, next up, let's hit it with some roughage. Double 10s, double banana peppers. I'm not mad about this. I love banana peppers. These will bring a nice acid and crunch. And if I was gonna have extra of any roughage, this would probably be the one that I picked. Things are going so well, and we had 2 10s last week. I'm scared for the next few rolls. All right, let's hit it with the wild magic. 7.
Black licorice jelly beans.
No, I'm not going to do that. It's not
That's
nice.
gross.
I love black licorice.
On a sandwich, you love black licorice jelly beans.
Well, no, not on a sandwich.
Thank you.
Also, Travis, you have to keep in mind the structure of it. Black licorice jelly beans
That's
are gonna
true.
just you
2
can't pick that up
roly-poly.
with 2 slices of bread.
I'm adding it.
Yeah. Wait.
Love
what?
I don't want to shut Travis down.
Yeah, it took it took roll for sandwich to change that.
Well, you're welcome, Travis. I'm gonna put jelly beans on my sandwich now. Now, this would be the perfect time to use this night card that I've been saving, but I don't want to shut Travis down either. It would feel against the spirit of this entire collab. Now we just have to figure out how to keep them on a sandwich. In the light, they kind of look purple, but they're black licorice. I think we're going to get the best structural results here if we flatten these out a little bit. So I'm just going to make them a little less round, and then maybe they won't roll off the sandwich. Squishing them kind of made them look like real beans. I think that would have been preferable. At least there's extra banana peppers, so maybe that'll take the forefront taste-wise, but that texture is gonna be rough. All right, and last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 9, sweet hot mustard. Okay, probably not the worst thing we could have rolled here. Maybe the sweetness and spiciness and vinegariness of the mustard can kind of bridge the gap between the peppers and those jelly beans. Maybe. All right, let's get our sandwich closed up here. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross-section. Okay. Man, we were so close to a sandwich that I would just make, but that's the game. Sometimes you roll low. Let's taste it. Well, when you get a bite without jelly beans, it's pretty great. Their flavor gets buried in the mix a little bit, but the texture really sticks out. You just gotta chew for a while. And sometimes you get a lot in one bite because they were hard to evenly distribute. This one's tough because it's really only that one element that's making it bad. Like, this would be a simple but pretty killer sandwich without those jelly beans. And honestly, it might even work with fennel seed or anise, just not the jelly beans specifically. It's hard to know exactly what I'd rate it without, but for this one, as is, I'm gonna have to give it a 6.5. And I'm gonna call it the Bean Freak. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I will see you again on Wednesday.